There's too many sheriffs in these places, and there's too many sheriffs that have friends, family, and constituents that are hunters and gun activists, and that they know darn well are not going to give up their guns. I don't care how many assault rifle bans Barack Obama creates. The sheriffs are not going to allow any more federal gun control in their counties, and like I said, I honestly believe this will be the last straw for the sheriffs in this country. They're not going to allow it.
We've got a shot of these two officers now. Which is which?
Okay, the one on the right is the peace officer that served and protected the people even from a system that had gone awry, in political leaders that would usurp powers and so forth. That person was sworn to protect the people and their rights and their liberty, which all officers still today are. But when you go into the police academy today, you're not trained as a peace officer there to serve and protect the people like the officer on the right. You're served today as you're being militarized, you're being given military equipment, you're being given military training, you're becoming a part of the state, and you actually are trained to violate your oath, and instead of serving, protecting the Constitution and the people, you follow all orders regardless of what they are, and you become a servant and protector of the system. Which is, as you know, about 20 years ago, we threw God out of our system, and today the state is God. So it's very important for the police officer and soldier to be trained that the highest authority in the land today is government, and they're there to serve and protect government, because if government falls, then the people will suffer.
One of the reasons that has happened, and one of the reasons, in fact it's the underlying reason, why we have so much chaos throughout the state of Nevada on this issue, why people's property is being stolen right and left, and not only here but in other states throughout the West too, why the BLM and the Forest Service are running over people right and left. The fundamental reason why that's happening is because we have a virtual total breakdown in the exercise of lawful jurisdiction by the state and the subdivisions, the counties.
Right.
We have sheriffs, and just like in the Raymond Yall case, you have a sheriff that any way you want to slice that, and a brand department aiding and abetting the theft.
That's right.
Now, this is a total breakdown of any lawful structure in the state. I want to go back to. And that goes back to the aiding and abetting of this theft by sheriffs who were too limp-wristed to exercise their authority.
That's right.
DAs that take a powder when something like this comes down. You know, when Ben Colvin's cattle were stolen here a few months ago?
Yes.
And we looked around for the sheriff and the district attorney in Nye County. You know where they were? Fishing in Alaska until things quieted down. Now, when you've got those kind of people in elected office, you're going to have cases. I asked my sheriff, I said, if you took the same position with the bank over here across the street that you've taken with the livestock industry here in the county, and if you let it be known that a certain class of people could rob that bank anytime they wanted to, how long do you think it would be till it was robbed?
There are better ways to do things than most police officers know about. But you have to have life experiences in dealing with people to really begin to understand that.